or more specifically, Pokemon Go. So I've been a Pokemon fan since Red on the Game Boy Color, and I've had every game in the main series since then, except for Omega Ruby, but I will fix that when I get some money. So quite naturally, I had some uncertainties when Pokemon Go was announced, because I've loved the Pokemon games and I love their mechanics and how they work and how the story goes, even if it is a bit predictable when you've played all of them. But then all of a sudden there's this new game that's not even a game because of DS or anything, it's an app, and it's completely different, and there's no story, and it's just, so I just wasn't sure about it. But as time went on, I just get a little more interested in it. The AR feature was pretty cool, and I got excited about it. And so it's just, I was waiting for it to come out and hearing about it being released in other countries. I was like, when are we going to get it? When? And it's quite funny because the day that it was released in the UK, I had planned literally nothing. Like, my plan was to stay in bed all day and do nothing because I was tired and I felt like I'd earned a day in bed. And then my housemate messaged me saying that Pokemon Go was available, and I was like, okay, I'm getting up then. And I actually went for 2 walks that day, 3 hours apiece. I only came home the first time because my phone died, and just had to charge it. And it's been a lot of fun. I chose Charmander as my starter because Charmander was my very first starter, my very first playthrough of Red, so it just needs a choice, and it's one of my favourites. So Charmander it was. Does it really matter in Pokemon Go who you start with? But there you go. I've joined Team Mystic, which I'm not really feeling any excitement for the teams, and I don't know if that's because I haven't done any gym stuff yet, and you can't really be excited about the teams if you're not actually taking part in the only team involved activity. But it was sort of like I said, I love the story in Pokemon, and there is no story, just boom, level 5, pick a team. Here's a bunch of characters and stereotypes assigned to them to help you decide what's more important. And it was just I wasn't feeling it. And originally I did think that I would go Team Instinct just because from looking at the gyms around my area, there didn't seem to be any yellow gyms. In the end, I picked Mystic because it was my favourite colour. Because of the 3 legendary birds, Articuno is my favourite. A few instances in life and in Pokemon where I prefer ice over fire. I'm usually quite a fire bug. So no, legendary birds, Articuno all the way. Evolutions are the same actually, prefer Glaceon over Flareon. Strange. So hopefully, once I actually start taking part, like after I've actually leveled the Pokemon I've been catching, mostly Pidgeys, once I've done that and actually start challenging some gyms, maybe I will care more about the team dynamic thing. But right now, it's not catching my interest. But the Pokemon hunting is fun. That's where I've had the most fun. I mean, I enjoy walks anyway, and it's just an extra reason to go out and walk. And when you're doing something like that, you don't really notice how far you're walking. So it's actually really good, and it's been so weirdly social. Like, you think of something that requires you to go around staring at your phone wouldn't be quite antisocial, but the amount of people that I've just talked to in the street, like, said there's a Jinx on the bridge, or there's a Lapras on this road, and like ended up walking down the street talking to one guy about the Gengar that was possibly in the castle for a couple of minutes the other day. And it was like just in passing, because my friend had already made her run up and down the street because I was trying to find the Lapras and I couldn't find it, and then it was gone. So when I had a little Gengar come up on my nearby thing, she did not want to chase the Gengar. She was not willing to. She made me walk away from it, and so I was giving her grief about it as we were walking down the road. Just like, if we go back there and the Gengar's not there, I'm never gonna let you forget it. And I was being quite loud, obviously, and this guy heard and was just like, "Did you say Gengar?" And then just talked to a random guy walking down the street. I've probably talked to more strangers this week playing Pokemon Go than I would talk to on a night out. Quite weird. But it has been fun, and then Nintendo's been like trying to make people go outside and experience the world for a while now. With Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when they introduced the Pokewalkers, it was like, take your Pokemon with you, go for a walk and take your Pokemon and do stuff that way. And I don't even know how many people actually use those things. I love my Pokewalker. But yeah, it's like, and now the app is, Pokemon Go is making people go out and socialise and stuff. And I know some people are tired of hearing about it, and it has had a lot of criticism for various reasons. And I know people who have been a lot of, it's ridiculous, nobody likes Pokemon anymore, why is everyone suddenly going on about it? And then they go and download it themselves. It's like, what? Clearly don't. What? Yeah, it just. I think the important thing is there's a good game, and those who can enjoy it and want to enjoy it will enjoy it. And I love it, and I'm not sure. I'm probably going to play it this month until my data runs out. And once that's gone, I've got plenty of other Pokemon games to play. It's all very exciting, and I love that there's so many things like this. I've not long been working at Clark's, I'm still getting to know the people I'm working with, but so many of them are playing Pokemon Go now, and it gives me something to go off of, and I just love that so many people are interested in it again, even if, because so many people, as I was growing up, sort of wrote Pokemon off, like, I'm getting older, I'm not going to do that anymore, it's for children. And then, they're all coming back to it now, and I love it, because I never stopped loving the games. And, so I'm kind of hoping that come November, when I get really, really excited about the release of Sun and Moon, that people will understand my enthusiasm instead of the crazy look that I usually get. And the looks that I get in game when I go in, and because they're giving away event codes for whatever Pokemon, especially this year with how many they've done and are doing. And I go in and I'd ask for the code, and they'd be like, "Oh, is it for your little brother?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, it's for me. It's my game. I want a code." It's just like, why assume just because I'm a 25-year-old woman that I can't play Pokemon and enjoy it? Thank you. So hopefully people will be a little more understanding of my ridiculous and absolute excitement when Sun and Moon comes out, because that's when those games come out, that is all I'm going to do for like a week. Just play through that game. I already can't wait. There's still news coming out about it, and I'm just ridiculously excited, and I can't wait for November. I wish it was November now. And it's I don't have words for it. It's good. It makes me happy. It's just good. So I'm sorry, all I've talked about is Pokemon. I know some people aren't interested, but quite frankly, if you know me, what else did you expect me to talk about this week? And if you don't really know me, it's we don't send the Pokemon stuff, right? Yeah, fine. Anyway, that is all I have to talk about this week. So, you know, when you comment and tell me what team you are or something, just tell me about Pokemon Go. Teach me how to track things. I have no idea. Whatever you like, just comment, like, subscribe, whatever. And I will see you next week. Bye! Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Woo! Lost my train of thought.